Hello everyone, welcome back to Rewarding Health. PCOD is becoming increasingly common among girls due to today's lifestyle. That's why we are launching a series of videos dedicated to helping you tackle PCOD with valuable insights and practical advice. In today's episode, we are focusing on the critical don'ts for managing PCOD. Some of these might surprise you, but they are essential for elevating your symptoms. Let's dive in and uncover what you should avoid to keep PCOD at bay. The first one, don't have too much sugary foods. Do you have a sweet tooth? Do you like to eat starchy and sugary foods like cakes, candy, chocolate, soda and pastries? Then you need to take control over it. Eating too much sugar can lead to weight gain and increase the insulin levels, which can worsen the PCOD symptoms. Let's take an example. Imagine your body as a car. Too much sugar is like putting the wrong fuel in the car. It doesn't run well and can cause damage. Second one, don't have more processed foods. Check your kitchen and see what type of food you intake. Are they mostly processed foods? Let's now see what are processed foods. Processed foods are items that have been altered from their original form through methods like canning, freezing, cooking or adding ingredients for preservation or flavor. Example, including canned vegetables and fruits with added sugar and salt, like canned chickpeas, bread and pasta made from refined flour, which is also known as maida. Then comes the chips, that is packaged snacks, cookies, sugary drinks, soda, sweetened teas, soft drinks, ready to eat meals, frozen dinners, noodles, which are instant noodles these days, processed meats, bacon, meats, dairy products like additives, flavored yogurt, cheese, spreads. Processed foods are the ones you need to keep a check on. These foods often contain unhealthy fats and preservatives that can trigger the inflammation and hormonal imbalances. Let's see with an example what it does to your body. Think of your body like a garden. Processed foods are like weeds that can take over and ruin the plants. So say no and let's become aware what type of foods to intake. Third one, don't have too much of dairy and gluten. Example, milk, cheese, paneer, bread and pasta. Why should you avoid or take in very little quantity? Dairy contains hormones and growth factors such as IGF, which is insulin-like growth factor, which can influence the body's hormonal balance. This can potentially disrupt the hormonal environment in women with PCOS, possibly aggravating the symptoms like irregular periods and acne. Some women with PCOS find that dairy or gluten can cause bloating and digestive issues. Fourth one, don't intake much caffeine and alcohol. For example, coffee, energy drinks, beer and wine. These add extra weight to the backpack. These substances can affect your hormone levels and sleep patterns, which can exacerbate the PCOS symptoms. Fifth one, don't intake inflammatory foods. Have you heard about foods that can cause inflammation? Let's see what inflammatory foods are and why we call them so. Inflammatory foods are those that can trigger the inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation is linked to various health issues including heart disease, diabetes and autoimmune disorders. These foods are high in unhealthy fats that can cause inflammation and lead to weight gain. Let's imagine your body is like a machine. Fried foods are like putting dirty oil in the machine, which clogs everything up and causes damage over time. Number 6. Don't use artificial additives like artificial sweeteners, colorings and preservatives. These additives can cause inflammation and interfere with your body's natural process. Now tell me, where are these artificial sweeteners, colorings and preservatives are present? It's there in almost all packaged foods. Seventh one, don't intake too much sodium rich foods like canned soups, chips and processed snacks. High sodium intake can lead to water retention in the body and increased blood sugar, worsening the PCOD symptoms. Real life example that you can take for this particular don't is your body is like a sponge. Too much salt which makes it retain water, becoming heavy and bloated. Eighth one being, don't use plastic containers or bottles. Check your kitchen if you are using any of these. Avoid using non-stick pans and utensils. Plastics and non-stick utensils expose you to EDCs, that are endocrine disruptors. That means it disrupts your hormones. One study found that women with PCOS have 30 to 40% more BPA in their blood compared to women without PCOS. You might be wondering what EDCs are. Think of hormones as the body's natural messengers, telling different parts of your body what to do and when. Imagine if someone outside your house starts sending fake or misleading messages to your household members, telling them to do things differently. This can create confusion and disrupt the normal activities and harmony of your home. Similarly, substances like PPA, pesticides and phthalates send fake or disruptive signals to your body cells, leading to potential health issues. These issues might include problems with growth, reproduction and maintaining overall balance, just like confusing at home can lead to arguments and chaos. Number 9. Don't strain over mobiles and laptops. Most of us don't even know how easily we put our body into stress because we think stress is only when we have huge problems in life. But what about the physical stress you go through by overstraining your eyes over the laptops, computers, or just by scrolling the phone day in and out, adding to all that with no sleep? If you are constantly staying up late and feeling stressed from work or studies, then you need to hear this. Stress and lack of sleep can increase the cortisol levels, which is a stress hormone. This hormone is a fat storing hormone, which leads to more PCOD symptoms. Consider this. Consider your body as a mobile phone. If you don't charge it properly, it won't work well. And that is how your body responds when you don't have proper sleep. Number 10. Don't sit for long hours. From the time COVID has hit and we are working from home, we are stuck at the same place without a movement. If you are sitting for long hours at a desk job or spending too much on the couch, then you need to know that not exercising can lead to weight gain and worsen the insulin resistance. You can think this way that your body is like a machine that needs regular maintenance to work well. By avoiding these things and choosing healthier options, you can manage your PCOD symptoms more effectively and improve your overall well-being. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. Very well then, by now you might be already aware what to avoid and what are the don'ts in PCOD to stay away from this lifestyle issue. I hope I have added some value. If you like this video and want to be notified about more interesting topics, then hit the subscribe button and we'll see you soon in another video where I will be sharing what are the things that you can do if you have PCOD. Until then, stay tuned and keep watching the space for more informative videos. Bye-bye.